This first guy coming to stage is, I love this guy. He's hilarious. He's super enthusiastic. I love him. Let's hear it for Josh Cohen. Josh Cohen. Josh Cohen.
Good God. Good evening, everybody. How are you guys? All right? Woo! Spring has sprung, has it not? Has it not? Outstanding. Have you guys been walking out on the street lately? Good God, even the ugly people are cute these days, you know? Spring, you know, sexy ladies. See a whole bunch of them in here tonight. Ladies, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. How's it going, fellas? Fellas. Where's my Oscar crowd at? Yeah, that's the whole fucking lady. Hello, how are you guys? Nice to see you. Look, you know, I don't want to start my set off on a disappointing note, okay? I don't want to upset anybody, you know, and disappoint the ladies, some of the fellas. I'm in a relationship right now. It's kind of serious, I know, sorry. It's kind of serious, I'm married. Check it out, One Ring to Rule Them All. All right, nice. You should rent that movie, it's Lord of the Rings, good movie. Being married's great, you know. I feel bad for people who don't have what I have, you know. I'm a very happy guy, I'm very happily married, it's quite sensational. I feel bad for people who don't have what I have, so I've decided to share my love with people, and a few weeks ago I started my own website. It's called GoOutOnADateWithMyWife.com. It's an actual website, you can go there after the show. You get to get a membership, you get to book out time with my actual wife and go out on a date with her. You get to go out to dinner with my wife, you get to go see a movie with my wife, and then afterwards you get to go back to my house, get back into my bed with my actual wife, and then beg her for sex, and then get turned down, and then lie there silently until she falls asleep, then sneak into my living room, turn on my laptop computer, and jerk off to youporn.com. Yeah. That's the basic membership. That's $12.99 a month. If you want the advanced membership, you can book out time with her the week before she gets her period, where she shoots fire out of her eyes and refers to you as an asshole. You know, puberty was a very interesting time for me, as I'm sure it was for many of you other folks here, but there was a time in my life where I would put myself into anything. You know, one of my favorites was the cushions on the couch cushions. This guy knows what I'm talking about. You seem like more like a futon kind of guy, a little bit harder. A little hard, he likes the hard rubbing, this guy. But then I graduated from couches and I discovered these plate weights for a weightlifting set, you know, with the little circles in the middle. And I would enter in, you know, I'd enter in soft, you know, and then I'd get hard and I wouldn't be able to get out, you know. So I'd have to think of things, you know, to kind of like, you know. And nosebleeds, it was nosebleeds. I think about nosebleeds and, you know. The weird thing is that when I go to the gym now, I get really horny when I go to the weight room. And to this day, the odd thing is to this day, I can only bench press 150 pounds, but my cock can lift 380. Thank you. Cock can lift 380. I thought you'd like the cock joke. So, I used to have this job working for a place called Pet Chauffeur. It was this really insane job where I drive around in a van all day, and I pick up dogs and cats and I bring them to animal hospitals and doggy daycare centers. And we had a lot of celebrity pets. And my celebrity pet was John Travolta's sheepdog. It wasn't John Travolta, it was just a sheepdog. So I'd have to pick up the dog and drive it to a daycare center. And on the way there, it would just keep shitting itself. It was absolutely disgusting. So you pull over, and then you clean it up, and the dog would shit again, and then you pull over again, and it would shit again. You have to clean it up and pull it over and shit and pull it over. And it got so annoying where I would just start screaming at the dog. It was just me and the dog. And I'd just start screaming at the dog. I'd be like, what's wrong with you? I don't understand. Like, I've never seen a dog shit this much. This is so weird. Like, what's wrong with you? This is so weird. I don't understand. It's like so weird. I don't understand it. Why do you shit this much? And then, like, accidentally, I would pop into the John Travolta imitation from Walking Back Harder, and the dog, you know, would sit down and behave itself. So I figured, you know, as long as I kept talking like John Travolta, the dog would be okay. From the makers of the Dog Whisperer, it's the Travolta Whisperer. Well, you can tell by the way he trains his dog. He's a dog trainer, no time for training. Man, I understand you're having a problem with your Pomeranian and won't stop barking. Don't worry, the Travolta Whisperer's here. So, you know, I figured if Travolta's good at training dogs, you know, what else would he be good at? And I figured, you know, from the makers of a super nanny, it's the Super Travolta Nanny. All right, kids, I need you to take your beds, okay? Get in bed, and we have to tuck yourself in, okay? Because your parents, you know, they put me in charge of you, and I have to take care of you, so I'm going to read you guys a nighttime story, okay? Everybody tuck yourself in. We're going to be doing Good Night Moon tonight, all right, everybody? Okay. Good Night Moon. It's a good book. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon.
and a picture of, there it is, this is a balloon, okay? A picture of a cow jumping over a moon, yeah. And then there was 3 little bears sitting in chairs. That's like so weird, I don't understand. Look, they're just sitting there, they're not even talking to each other. That's like so inconsiderate, I don't understand, why would they even do that? Good night room, yeah, like the room's not gonna be there when you wake up in the morning. Good night clocks and good night socks. I don't even understand, why would you even do that? Like a clock's an inanimate object, it doesn't care if you say good night to it or not. And good night to the old lady whispering hush. I don't know about you kids, but it really does bother me that there's a giant rabbit sitting in a rocking chair in the middle of your street, in the room there. That's so weird. Good night noises everywhere. All right, now look, the rabbit's gone. All right, so sleep tight, everybody.
Thank you very much, guys.
Josh Cohen. A+. A+. That was awesome.